Oh, hey. Sorry. Caught me just noodling away over here. So today we're looking at this tiny little amp here. This thing is so small, it's about the size of your wireless transmitter fob. And it has a whole bunch of effects in it. It has a clean channel, a overdrive, a chorus, a distortion, and a wah. It also has a little bit of a fader here, so you could change the volume. It has Bluetooth capability, so you could actually have stuff beamed into it, but it doesn't have the wireless aspect of it. And then you also have, obviously, you saw me playing with the headphones, a headphone jack, and that's pretty much it. And now you're saying, like, how am I really going to demo this? I don't have any fancy microphones I could put up to a set of headphones over here. But they actually give you a cable with the package that has your headphone connection to a 1/4-inch jack. So we can plug this thing into an amp and we can play through it. It is micro USB, which is a little bit of a bummer. Go to USB-C by now, but so yeah, you got the A connection and then the micro. No brick, of course, but so we're just gonna plug this into the amp real quick and you can hear the tones. There's a little bit of a difference between what the headphones sound like to what the amp actually sounds like. In some instances, it actually sounds better on the headphones than it does on the amp. And I don't know if that's actually because of this cable here. It is, came with it. It's very, very thin, small. I don't know if it will sound better if you have a hi-fi audio cable and you get a, the 3.5 millimeter adapter and plug it in, but all right, so we're just gonna run through it real quick. You're just gonna toggle through all the modes, but here's the clean. That's one is just for a past viewer that just recently left a comment saying that they hated that garbage riff. So, sorry, I played it on almost video. But we'll check the volume down. We'll back it down about halfway. That's about 3/4 right there. So I think the volume is more functional when you're talking like, using headphones, but for pretty much, using it with an amp, I would just obviously use the amp volume and go with that. So now we have the overdrive. Little chorus. I mean, that's not all that bad chorus for being a tiny little thing like this. I mean, some people have taken some really inexpensive and not so popular choruses back in the day and made some really cool albums out of it. And distortion. And then let's just do some wah over here. All right, just run through it again real quick, the clean. So one thing that kind of is a disadvantage to this style over here is that if the output jack isn't kind of on top, like maybe an SG or a Stratocaster, it's really hard to see what you're actually on. So you just have to tilt it up and see that we're on the clean here. And we have the overdrive. This should be the chorus. Then some distortion. And then the good old wah. So what is really cool about it is it's really compact. So you could actually use this even as like a backup. If you carry like a Spark Go that also you could use headphones with, and you have this, throw it in your suitcase if you're traveling. Or if you know, I mean, the price of it I think is about $35. Right now I think it's a little bit cheaper. Very inexpensive for what you get. You could do silent practicing and not annoy your significant others, family members, whatsoever, your dogs, cats, whatever you have, fish. The fact that it comes with the cable is a plus too. You don't have to go out and buy anything extra. I mean, most of us have guitar cables anyway, so you would only have to get the adapter. What I didn't like about it is that you really can't use it as far as like a wireless system, which would be nice, but I kind of understand why. When you have this many effects in there, it would probably taking up most of the space that you'd be using for the equipment that would be doing the wireless transmitting. So I would imagine that it would be almost twice the size if it was a wireless transmitter as well. Do I think you're going to be doing any type of recordings on this? I mean, who knows? But I think it definitely has, you know, its uses. Let me know what you thought about it. If you like it, there'll be a link in the description down below, and you can pick one up. You've all been a fantastic audience, and as always, stay tuned.